All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, August 20th, and daily vlog 10 starts now. So you saw me wear this shirt in the last vlog. Well, as I explained, I messed up, and we're moving forward. Today, what was going on? Again, kind of the same thing. I got a lot of phone calls to make. That's kind of how I generate my business is by making phone calls, prospecting, and just providing value where I can. What's different about the real estate industry is this. So if I call somebody today, it might take 2, 3, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months to get paid on that deal, just because you got to follow up with them. You got to keep following up with them. When you do sit down with them, you got to close them there to show that why you're the best at what you do, why I'm the best at what I do, and where my value is for the price that they pay, and my value exceeds the price. Show them that, and then after I'm done sitting down with them, once I list their home, it could take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to sell. Once that happens, once I sell it, it could take another 30, 60, 90 days to close. So it could take up to, and that's once we started working with them. So it could take 3 months to get their business, 3 to 6 months to get their business, another 3 months to 6 months to sell their home, and then another 2 months to close on their home. So, that could be up to a year. So the people I called today, I might not get paid for 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months from now. So that's kind of the difference between real estate than pretty much, I don't know, a lot of other industries, I think. Because my dad and brother are in the car business. They get paid. They get a sale, they get paid that week or bi-weekly or whatever. Just because that's the transaction like that. A lot of other phone companies as well, you're on the phones, you close them on the phone. You get their credit card, whatever the situation may be, you probably get paid that week or bi-weekly. And so why I mention that is just because it's kind of been a little bit of a struggle for myself, because the action I was taking in January, February, and March is what I should be probably getting paid for right now. But the thing is, I didn't take enough action to get paid. And so I'm running out of resources, in a sense. And so since I made the transition, I left brokerages. I left the company I was at prior, literally a little over 2 weeks ago, just because I ran out of resources. I needed to change. I needed to jumpstart myself into something else, because the habits I was creating, the things I was doing, I wasn't getting anything. I just wasn't accomplishing anything. I wasn't hitting my goals. So I was like, I need to just jumpstart. I need to get a new start. And so since I have done that, my actions exploded. The appointments I've done I've been on more appointments in the last 2.5 weeks than I have all year. So if that just kind of puts into some context. So I've been on some crazy amount of appointments, closed a few, got to still follow up with some, because they're just figuring out what they want to do. Because again, I'm not selling t-shirts, I'm selling real estate. This isn't a decision you just make overnight. These people, this is one of the biggest decisions these, families and people are going to make in their lives. So, it's not just going to be like, oh, here we go, let's go, So, and again, why I'm telling you this is just, it's closing in at the end of the month. Bills are still coming in, and, I'm running out of resources. Might have to sell some stuff. I've got some, I have a camera in my closet right now, GH7 that I might look into selling. Just because I'm vlogging on my iPhone, I might not use my camera anymore. Got some podcast mics I might sell, that I bought, a little over a year ago, so just so I can, pay my bills. Now my bills aren't that much. I pay $500 a month for rent. I pay $200 a month for my car payment. I drive a 2016 Ford Focus. Like, it's nothing. It's not like I'm driving around in a, Camaro or, a Range Rover trying to be act like I'm making it, because that's not the case. But, and I'm talking to a family, it's like, well, they support me. They believe in what I want to do, and they don't, I could get a second job. They think I should just focus on this, but because I've done the bartending before, and I'm really close to just kind of, all they need is one closing. So I'm really close to getting out of this, so literally one closing away for it happening, and that could happen within the next 30 days. So I don't really want to if I get a second job and have to quit within 2 weeks, by the time I'm trained and everything, they're put money into training me, and then I probably have to quit, because I'm all in on this. So that's why I kind of hem-haw around about getting a second job. That's why I'm looking into maybe selling some stuff, so I can just focus on building this, uh, you know. So, yeah, why, it's kind of a rant. I know it's kind of long, but it's just kind of where I'm at right now. But we're going to get through it. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to quit. So, just thought I'd kind of let you in a little bit more than I have been, just because, again, at the end of the day, I'm past the judgment phase. I could care less if, what people think of me now. And I really do think, again, one of those things I want to achieve is be a mentor to millions and millions of people. And so if I can share where I've been and what I'm doing, and again, I don't care about the short term. I care about when I'm, 50, 60 years old, and I'm looking to accomplish that. Being a mentor to millions and millions of people, and people are struggling, they can see that, okay, don't quit, sell some shit, and, just keep pushing forward. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So just random thought, but it's time for me to quit talking to you and start making some phone calls, because every minute that I'm not talking to a client is, I'm losing out on opportunities. So, all right, so I just got done making some phone calls, and just ate a little bit of lunch. Now I'm just going to dive into some client work, kind of review. Got a few buyers right now, so just got to make sure, searching for homes for them, making sure that I'm not missing anything out there that might have come on the market within the last day or two, instead making sure they see them, just in case, they're ready to go. They're ready to go, so if they find something they like, we're going to move forward. So just got to make sure I'm getting that covered. Other than that, that's kind of what I do. I mean, I know these vlogs aren't the most exciting, but it's just honing down and then just doing the day-to-day grind, grind work, which, it is probably the right term. You just got to work, like Gary Vee says, you got to work your face off, and that's just kind of what I'm doing. I wish it could be more exciting, for you. I wish I lived in a city that maybe was a little bit more exciting, but I live in Des Moines, Iowa. I mean, I live just outside of the city, which is actually a pretty cool city, and a lot of people are moving here, but, it's just, maybe I need to come up with some new creative ideas, maybe some new ideas, not necessarily creative, but just new ideas to make it more entertaining for these to watch. Because I understand 365 of these might get kind of old. But, as of now, this is what it is, and honestly, it's not really for you, it's for me. And it's for you someday. But right now, it's just putting it out there. Again, playing the long-term game. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to accomplish. And when I do that, and people ask me how I did that, I can literally just say, go back, watch episode 1 of my daily vlog. And, yeah, that's exactly how I did it. So things are going to turn around real quick. I can just tell. These next 5 months or so, because I'm really focused on 2020 and hitting massive goals. I've set a massive goal. I'm not quite ready to share with you yet, but I've set a massive goal, and so right now I'm just building for 2020. And so now I'm in survival mode, just to keep trying to keep my head above water as far as finances and bills and stuff. Right now, just so I can make sure that I can set myself up for 2020, because it's going to be a life-changing year. I can just feel it, especially with just how things have been going so far. And it's only been 2 weeks. I mean, I think I've booked 14 appointments, with the last 2 weeks. So, and obviously just following up with those people that I sat down with to convert into listings, buyers, those kind of things, right? So that's just kind of an update. That's what's going on. Most of my days at the office here, I spend 90% of my day right here at this seat, looking at that computer, making calls. So, yeah, that's what I got for you.